Solid effort tonight on both ends. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. keep this winning streak going.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Denver. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Brown in at the 3. Now here's Schroeder. Rebound by the 76ers. And the win streak sitting at an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Schroeder looking around. Here's Brown. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's the doctor. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
The Nuggets now on offense. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
And that's a foul called in the doctor. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
76ers on defense. Here's Brown. He had 15 points last outing. Nobody near Schroeder.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Releases from 15, and again it's Philadelphia.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that's a foul called in the doctor. That's foul number 2 for him. Maxey's. The Nuggets leading by 12. We've got Maxey. He's out there with the doctor, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Strother. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pickett, that's good. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the doctor in the last game against the Magic put on a performance. He had 56 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 6 points.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Here's Pickett. Over to the wing. Jokic inside. Guarded by Embiid. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Jokic, no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Orlando. Here's the doctor. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Pickett. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. And again, Denver no good. The 76ers trail by 8. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Pickett. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The doctor, and he makes that one. Now it's just a 3-point Denver lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
For Denver, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Tyson's checked in. Pass to Strother with his first shot attempt, and he hits the jumper for two. Strother's got his first basket.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
Here's the doctor. Count that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So it's Denver now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Jokic against Embiid. Jokic, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
To the paint. Here's Martin. Bagley with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Strother. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the doctor, guarded by Porter. Embiid in the corner. Here's the doctor. Philadelphia moving the ball over. Oh, Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And it's tied up with that one. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
He gets it in there. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here comes with the double team. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's the doctor. 8 points for him. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
Pass to Strother. Porter in the corner. Outside Gordon. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the 3 from the doctor. Now Schroeder. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Tries the spin move. Outside, Maxey. Strother grabs the miss.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Schroeder outside. Here's Gordon. Pass to Strother. Buries it from 3-point range. Strother's got 5.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Here's the doctor. If it counts. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Schroeder. They get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's the doctor, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And the so that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, damage. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said damage.
They've had some success, but they've been counter-punched at times as well. And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
What? You know me, I'm a stickler for...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Brown in at the small forward.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Pass to Schroeder. Murray outside. Just 4 to shoot. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
The doctor passes to Oubre. Here's the doctor. Started by Schroeder. The doctor again, Philadelphia. Here's Schroeder. He has 7. Pass to Brown. Now here's Gordon. Here's Brown. Fades back. Again, the miss by Murray. Philadelphia has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Shots good by the doctor.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
So it's Denver now. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Brown. Murray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
From outside the arc, that ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Shots good by the Doctor. Doctor's got 23.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 1. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation, that's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in the locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's the Doctor. He's guarded by Schroeder. Count that one. 25 points for the Doctor.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Murray outside. Here's Brown. He's got 15, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Why you do that at PG,
the 76ers trail by 4.
I can't back.
Here's the Doctor outside. Back. George knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 27.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Denver's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outside Gordon. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
How am I going to
first team foul?
How am I going to win? Got to catch the steal right here. Watch out for this one. Back door.
Brown the pass to Gordon.
Catch the steal. Oh, he can't dribble, dog.
Pass to Murray. A 3-ball.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can get back on track.
Yeah,
George, here we go.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Nuggets trail. Now here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Stolen away. Pass to George. Wants to get it to Oubre and does.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray outside. Back to Schroeder. That's it. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 18. The 76ers with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Gordon. They trail by 1. To the inside. Here's Schroeder. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Maxey's checked in for George. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets.
Got some roses.
outside Gordon.
I'm going to dunk right now.
Back to Porter.
If I dunk right now, guys.
Schroeder outside. Here's Jokic. Good D by Embiid.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The doctor passes to Maxey. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Schroeder. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Buries the long-range jumper. Schroeder's got 7 points for the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
In the corner, it's Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Murray. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
That is how you respond to Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Murray. Jokic with it. Shot clock at 6. Gordon with it. Covered by Oubre. The 3. And it's Gordon missing. The 76ers lead. Down low. Oubre passes to the dot. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 27 points for the Dodgers.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. In the corner, Murray with it. Puts up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's the doctor. He's got 27. No good on that one.
That was deep.
On the wing, Porter. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there. And that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Here's the doctor. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shots good by the doctor.
Making the shoulder look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Schroeder kicks to Gordon. Schroeder up top. 14 points for him. Here's Murray. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
And it's Gordon missing. The 76ers leading by 5.
Maxey.
Laid in by Maxey.
Our boy Maxey.
He's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray outside. From deep, Jokic. Oubre pulls it in. 76ers shooting a scorching 68% of the game. Got that one up quick. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Maxey's gone 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. Outside,
Maxey, you can.
Right.
To end the run. And the three ball is good. Porter's got 11 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Nuggets, number 1.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And the basket by Hauser. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Murray,
not bad.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Shots good by the Doctor. Doctor's got the lead back up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Only done one time. Stop dunking right now.
1:12 left to play in the third.
It was close before.
Murray looking around. Pass to Bryant.
I really play ball.
Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. From deep. Strother, no good.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's the Doctor. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Murray. The teardrop falls in. Murray's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And guys, the hardest shot to block, the floater. And for a guard like Murray, you need that in your arsenal to be successful.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Doctor, yes, that goes in.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Nuggets trail by 12.
89%. That's how you win games. And now grab that.
And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Strother's got 9 points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
John, hey.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Big step.
Just 4 seconds left in the third.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And so is the Philadelphia 76ers. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them.
That was fire.
And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Tyrese Maxey out there with the Doctor. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Council in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Philadelphia leading by 5. The Doctor passes to Maxey. Takes it inside. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Pickett. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's the Doctor. A three-pointer is right on target. Doctor's got 38 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
The Nuggets trail by 8. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Porter inside. Embiid's there.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
Free throw good, Porter. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And Porter drops them both.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Here's the doctor, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Jokic finds Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast.
Okay, about that
offensive game, very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Here's the doctor, out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Council, and he banks in the layup.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Hauser.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
This one for three. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's an 11.76ers lead.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Porter passes to Pickett. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Shots good by the doctor.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
I don't know.
Here's
He's saying a lot of things.
Strother, no good.
There we go.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Gary Payton is checked in for the 76ers. And Denver with a change here, too. Schroeder's checked in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Jokic kicks to Porter. Lets it go from 14.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shots good by the doctor.
Why can't get home, son?
Doctor's got 44.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Nuggets trail
They
by
got to
13.
replay ball in real life.
Schroeder with the ball.
Right.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
And the athleticism and size of Porter
Switch
creates
team,
problems
right?
for the defense.
Excellent
Hard to
trade,
guard
right?
without getting physical.
Still win.
That one is off. And Philadelphia making a change here. Hauser's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's the doctor. Pass to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Jokic with it. to Schroeder. The Nuggets with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shot from the top of the key. The Doctor can't get it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 14. Not that time. It's off now, shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. Here's Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got 20.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Inside, here's Porter. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
The Doctor can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 15 to the left side wing. Strother, good, and a nice assist from Porter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's the Doctor, guarded by Schroeder.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that
one. He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Schroeder. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Here's the Doctor. Sweet little floater. The Doctor's got 48.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Outside Porter. Embiid against Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
See, they have you in the first half. You know. Have you in the first half.
Yeah, while we got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said.
See the answer, dog.
His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other up.
Give me the ball.
They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down.
Did I say give me the ball?
Their opponent.
Thanks, David.
Did I say give me the ball?
Double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Didn't I say give me the ball?
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Brown.
Oh, no, give me the ball.
On the wing, Gordon. Covered by
got that rebound. We out.
Jokic high post. Her kicks to Murray. Misses the three.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Back to Schroeder. And he finishes nicely on the way. Schroeder's got 11 in the second half.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's the Doctor. Oubre on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arcs. And the 76ers lead by 19.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
I think
passes to Jokic.
About best game. He was down and came back.
Schroeder, left side. That's it.
Before the game over,
the assist from Jokic. 20 points for Dennis Schroeder.
What
The
is game?
76ers leading by 17.
Oh, yeah.
Shakes them. And, yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Murray outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it's Gordon missing.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
The doctor passes to Oubre. And Embiid with a screen on Murray. Here's McCain. He's covered by Murray. And it's George missing. The Nuggets trail by 19. Pass to Brown. Down low, Oubre with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Pull-up jumper. Here's Embiid. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in
That's why I
offensive
did
onslaught. Murray outside. Bounce pass Gordon. Pass to Murray. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 23.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Shots good by the doctor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Brown. Defended by George. Brown's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 22. Here's the doctor. From 18 feet away. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. George has got 31 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
On the wing, Gordon. Murray outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Doctor's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the doctor.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's the doctor. Jokic defending. The doctor can't get it to go.
Why
Nice
not?
contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Martin. Here's the doctor. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports.
Look right
so
here.
long and good night, everyone.
That's all money.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Hey, yo. Appreciate you. What's up, man? What's up, bro? Huh? Yeah. Yo, what's up, yo? You gotta go? Fuck. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Why nobody want to talk to you? Yeah, that's it, yo.